All right, take
Okay,
3.
episode 2. It's now Christmas.
We
The operator
Christmas
forced to
lights.
change the batteries. We went on holiday.
Anyway, we were talking about what music you listen to.
Oh.
I don't know how much of that you want to go into.
Look on my iPod, my iTunes list.
Yeah.
You will find everything that ever was. I mean, I had about 800 or 900 items. You know, rock, classical, jazz, opera, all kinds of rock, pop, all kinds of stuff. That's the way I've always been with music. I like to move around, absorb things from different places. I don't get stuck in a rut.
How about you, Colin?
I find myself listening to very little other people's stuff.
Yeah.
I try and stay away from being influenced too much by anything specific.
So when you want to hear music, you pick up a guitar?
Right.
Pretty much how it goes.
I like to leave my mind open and blank, which happens very easily. And so that when the muse hits, it's not going to be interrupted.
You can always pick up the phone and listen to the dial tone.
So your new material, people are curious to hear, and how would you say it compares to what you used to do, or is it pretty much seamless?
Well, I mean,
carrying on?
It's been great. For me, there's been huge leaps of progress, you know, musically. I mean, I think I'm better. I don't need these.
Glasses? Who wears glasses?
Well, I only wear them because they're green. They're not real glasses.
Oh.
What was I saying?
Carrying on. How does
the
old Flash compare to the new?
As a musician, changed a lot. I mean, I'm much better at what I do now than I was, you know, back in the old days. So, I mean, the years and years and years have gone by of trying, progressing, learning, you know, forward steps, backward steps. I think, you know, just gain more power of expression and, you know, more technical ability with music.
Well,
my taste has matured. So.
You did a solo album.
Yeah.
Back in, what was that? 2000.
That was about 1907.
2001 or 2, somewhere in there.
Well, yeah, I poured myself onto that project, and that was like that was a kind of big leap forward for me. You know, when you focus your energy that intensely on one effort, you know, and you really, it kind of generates this energy of when the focus of all your feelings and expression in that piece of, you know, that piece of work. It's getting bored over here.
Carry on.
Who cut the cheese?
Anyway.
No, anyway, that's, you know, I mean, you know, I said it, you know, yeah, obviously this is a long time down the road, so we're obviously much better at what we do.
Well, and I think that solo work sounded quite different, but although one track was compared to Flash a little bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I don't think anybody would be surprised that, you know, we were kids. It's like, you know, if you compare my guitar playing now to Peter Banks' guitar playing in Flash, well, it's really an unfair comparison. Because, you know, you're comparing a mature
a very young
musician against a very young guy. So, you know, you can't really go anywhere in that discussion. So, next question.
I guess we'll just have to hear the new CD and decide for ourselves.
I mean, no matter talking about it, it's gonna enlighten anybody.
Well, I don't think we should be concerned with comparing anything to anything. This is a totally different band in a totally different time. Everything is different. The location, our abilities are different. So we're using the same name because that's where we came from, and it's a way that people will be able to find us and know us. It's a good reason for using the name Flash, but musically we're just far down the road from the early Flash days.
And we have this, I think we have the model in our minds of, you know, we are building on the Flash legacy, and I think that's okay to use that as a basic kind of blueprint of approaching the way we like to do it.
What about cover tunes? I heard that you might be doing some covers.
We haven't recorded, I mean there's nothing going to be on this album as far as covers, but I mean I can see it later on. I mean what I'd like to do after this album is I'd like to do a live album, and that will reflect a live show. Maybe we're doing some cover tunes on a live show, but you know, cover tunes, we're covering other people's material, but we're also giving it our own treatment. So they're going to be
the Flash treatment.
They're going to be a real treat musically, because they are other people's songs, but we pick stuff that we could find a kind of opening. It seemed to lend. We picked the stuff that lends itself to musical development. You know, so the best thing to do is come and see us on a live show.
So there you have it, folks. Flash were making their debut reunion concert at the ProgDay International Festival in Chapel Hill, North Carolina on September 4th. Come on down. Let's rock and roll.